Because that's what the trilogy needed, was the Ewoks ending it a second time.
Yes.
It might have been better.
Yes.
I mean,
It probably would have.
you're not wrong.
Everything rhymes.
What?
I'm not going. It's that saying where.
It was pretty crazy, though, that he came back with 2 mechanical arms.
Yeah, bullshit.
Okay.
His arms got ripped off in the in the
Whatever,
track.
dude. Welcome to another episode of Impaired Films. I'm your co-host, Nate, here with Davis and Jake. We reviewed Star Wars Rise of Skywalker.
Yep, the new one.
And we did a hear no movie, see no movie. I saw no movie. Jake heard no movie.
And Davis saw and heard both.
Yep, the old-fashioned way.
So we'll get to you later.
Yeah. I'll leave my opinion out for now.
All right.
Well, he can start in because before we talk about the movie, I want to talk about that fucking movie theater.
Okay, proceed.
Which is one, how easy is it today to just walk into a movie theater, not buy a ticket, not nothing, and just walk in?
Yeah, you guys got there before me.
Yeah.
And I didn't have any tickets, and there was
Yeah.
no one there. I just walked into the theater, and then you weren't in there, but I just walked in.
Yeah, yeah. Me and Jody just walked into the because you sent them to us on the phone since you bought all 3 of them. We just walked right into the movie theater, past the ticket booth, and there was no guy standing there. Jody was like, shouldn't we get our tickets or anything? And then we walked back out and went to the kiosk and did the little QR code on the kiosk.
Well, I regret paying for those anyways.
We didn't have to, right? We could have just walked right in there.
Also,
Insane.
the theater was a freaking sauna.
90 degrees. It was blowing heat.
I'm
was
still
wearing-
sweating.
hot.
Right. I was wearing just a t-shirt and I was sweating.
I had pit stains.
Gosh.
It was bad.
And then my other rant is we got there 2 or 3 minutes before the film started. And we still had to wait 33 minutes.
Of previews?
Yeah.
Did you
Yeah.
count it?
Yeah, I looked it up.
Count it.
There had to be 9 trailers,
There was a lot.
2 or 3 ad breaks in between the
There
trailers.
was ad breaks in
Yes,
between trailers.
that's what I told both of you. I said, since when do we have to watch ads before a movie?
They
dude?
normally do the Coke commercial or whatever
Yeah,
their
yeah.
sponsor is right before. That's normal. But
Next,
they don't.
next is going to be an ad watch during the movie.
Yeah.
Next time you go to see a movie, there's going to be a fucking ad during the
They have
movie.
the lower thirds ads rolling across the movies.
They're going to bring
Yeah.
back intermissions.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be upset with that, especially on this movie because it was long.
It was long.
Long movie.
I didn't think it was too bad.
Well,
I was enjoying myself. This is actually... I was surprised. I did not hate this movie. That's I know.
for just listening to it.
For just listening to
I
it.
didn't enjoy it.
I almost think that the modern visualization, stylization of these new movies almost
Ruins it.
distracts it.
I would agree because I personally hated it. So
Yeah.
You didn't
I
like it at
almost
all.
No.
Not at all. There was a couple parts that I thought were really dumb. Really dumb.
yeah, there was 15 of those for me.
How about that pod racer scene?
Oh, yeah. So I wasn't even sure there was a pod racer.
Is that what you thought it was?
No, because they're getting in some sort of vehicle.
Yep.
And then C-3PO
Uh-huh.
turns it on, and they're like, "How do you know how to do that?" And he's like, "Don't worry about it. I built it." I'm like, it must be a pod racer, I guess.
But it wasn't though, was it? It was like a sand cruiser.
Yeah.
They were on the desert planet.
But he said he built it.
it was was it the planet
C-3PO said he
I guess
built it.
with all of your no visuals, you could really focus in on the audio. 'Cause
I
I
didn't
didn't
hear-
pick that up.
I didn't hear that at all.
No.
Obviously.
For
'cause I
real.
couldn't hear
It
anything.
was Anakin Skywalker's fucking...
No, because they weren't even
Sand
on his
cruiser?
planet.
Yeah, well, it
Were
got
they
imported
though?
from
They might have
Tatooine.
been. They might have. Were they down on Tatooine? It was real
No.
sandy.
No.
No, it's just another sandy Star Wars
Sandy
planet.
Okay.
But going into this, what did you guys think of the first 2 movies, leading into it? Were you
Oh,
on
that's
board
right.
with the story, or did you?
Yeah, Jake didn't even see...
I didn't see the second one. I saw the first one, The Force Awakens, and I thought it was okay. It was
Okay.
kind of cool. And then the second one, I did watch the beginning of it. I watched the beginning part, but then when Leia, the heroine chick, was flying through space, I'd shut it off. I couldn't do it after that.
That's a good point to stop.
I was done.
The ending of that movie is super good though. Like that scene, and then there's like
The
a whole
ending of
thing.
the second movie.
The second
the ending
movie is
of the
like the
third
whole
movie.
second movie is good except
Yeah.
for the Leia scene, and there's like a place called Canto Bite they go to with like slot machines and whatnot. That whole scene's garbage, but the rest of the movie's really good.
See, I
thought.
think back on the second movie, Last Jedi, and I remember all the visuals from it. Her flying through the air,
Dumb,
and
right?
Rey
Dumb.
levitating those rocks at the end. I thought that kind of stuff was dumb, and now I didn't
Oh,
see it.
okay. What do you think about Chewbacca, bro? What happened to Chewbacca? in
So
this
did
film?
he like die?
That's what I thought, and he should have, right? How did he not?
But then
die?
he came back.
Oh, because you couldn't hear what they said of
How did he
it.
not die? Okay, so the scene
like,
was
you two talk
insane.
about this.
Was insane. So Rey, it was on the desert planet, and it was Rey and Adam
Also, we're going
Driver.
into spoilers if you're listening.
Oh, the whole thing's a spoiler. We're talking about the movie. It was Adam Driver and Rey, and they had captured Chewbacca, and they were flying him off this planet, right? But then Rey stops the fucking ship with the Force.
Really?
Yes, it's flying through the air, and she stops it with the Force and is like pulling it back to the ground. And then Adam Driver walks up, and then he's like pushing it away with the Force.
Wait, I don't even know.
So they're having this battle. This spaceship is in the air.
Okay, yeah.
With Chewbacca in it.
Chewbacca's in a spaceship like the Millennium Falcon or something.
Kind of, yeah.
It's just like a transport
It's
ship.
like a
Okay.
transport ship. The stormtroopers captured him.
Yeah.
They're taking him off planet.
Right.
Right? So then Adam Driver and Rey are having this battle with the
A
spaceship.
tug of war,
Tug of
force
war.
battle.
Yeah.
And it's in the air. And then
Interesting.
all of a sudden, fucking Rey shoots lightning out of her hands
Whoa.
and destroys the ship. Completely blows it up. It's on fire and it falls to the ground and crashes.
Yeah, they were like, oh, Chewbacca's dead.
Well, Chewbacca was in that ship.
Right.
And then, like, a couple scenes later, he shows up in the movie. And I'm like, how is he alive?
Do you want me to tell you?
Does it explain it in the...
Yeah,
don't even remember.
Yeah, so the transport ship, right?
Yeah.
They thought Chewbacca was on that, but turns out the dialogue that you missed was they said there was two transport ships and he
Oh,
was in the
that's
other.
so dumb.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
kind of dumb.
Also,
That is the dumbest...
also you missed it that Rey did force lightning. That's how she blew up the ship.
I didn't
Yeah,
even know
that's
I
what I'm
didn't even know there was a ship to blow up. I
Yeah,
just
that's
thought it
what I'm
like
saying. Like, she
like they were
automatically
getting
just-
away and she just like I don't know. They were doing it was I thought it was a chase scene.
Yeah.
And,
It was after the chase scene. It was
Yeah.
after the
and
pod
then they
racer
just
scene.
crashed or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
Okay.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy. It was
So,
so
what do you
dumb.
know about the dagger?
The dagger. That little knife thing?
Yeah.
I know, one, it looked fake as shit. Did that thing not look like a piece of rubber?
It looked
Davis?
at least plastic. I would say plastic.
It looked like silicone rubber, dude. It looked like some shit you buy at a Dollar General.
So it was like this.
How did it sound? Did it sound cool?
I don't remember. I don't know. All the sounds are playing. Okay, so what is the story from your perspective?
Dude, I don't know. It jumped around so much. At the beginning, Kylo Ren goes to this pyramid place, and he takes
Probably like a temple.
he takes this stone object, right? Possibly.
Yeah.
I don't know. Holocron.
But I
maybe, or
don't
something?
know if he's actually doing it or if it's a vision because then
No, he's doing it.
but then how did he lose it? Because then Rey ends up with the stone at some point.
I don't even know what stone you're talking about.
I don't even know what it does. It's this magical stone. I don't know.
Do you want me to?
Yeah, please fill us in.
Okay, so he's going to get it's like an obelisk or something
Okay.
stone, and what
Is
is
it a
Does it go into the
holochrome?
dagger?
no. So what it is it's a map. In there is a map.
Is it a holochrome then?
Yeah,
It's a holochrome with a
okay.
map hidden in it.
Yeah,
Holocron.
but there's two of them. So that's
Have you
why.
played the new Star Wars game?
Okay.
Have you?
No.
It's the exact premise.
Okay.
The story is 100% the same.
Okay.
But way better, probably,
really?
from what I hear.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. My favorite character in the movie
Yep.
was C-3PO.
Okay.
He was actually funny and engaging
What
in this
happened-
movie.
What happened to him?
So like
Did they erase his memory?
Yeah, they erased his memory. Do you know why they had? You don't have no idea.
Because
Why
Chewbacca died, I thought.
Right. No.
Right?
No, because
Okay, here's what I thought when I saw that scene. One, I thought, okay, Chewbacca just died. Mm-hmm. Right? And then there was a scene where C-3PO, because to me the whole movie was just different scenes that I was trying to piece together.
right.
And then another scene, C-3PO had the back of his head taken off, and there was like a little rat man like welding in the back of his head. Like it was like one of
Was
those
that-
little rat things, wasn't it?
Wait. So that was like my favorite character. It was his name was
Was it the guy
Ubu Dubu or something,
with the
or
little,
Boo Boo.
the baby voice guy?
He was like,
Ubu Dubu.
Ubu
It wasn't
Baga.
the guy who fixed up C-3PO wasn't a recurring character. He was just
No,
a
he
one
was.
time. Was he?
my favorite part was
Yeah.
when C3, so they had to erase his memory.
Right.
Because there was a transcription on the knife that was in Sith or whatever, and he can't say Sith language out loud because it's built in his
Against his programming.
against his programming.
What? This is so much dumber than I thought it actually was.
And so they had to wipe his memory in order to override that programming so that
so
they
he could read the Sith language?
yeah,
Yeah.
so that they could extract it.
God, that's so dumb. I thought it was because Chewbacca died. And, he was
And
really
so
sad.
they wiped his memory, and he doesn't know anybody anymore
Yeah. Throughout the whole movie?
Just after they do that.
for about maybe
Okay.
like
That was like
for a while, maybe
2/3
20
in.
minutes or something.
Yeah.
Oh, and he gets it back.
Yeah, because
R2D2.
R2D2 gives it back to him.
Yeah.
Okay.
But there's a scene where he comes back, he gets booted on back online, and he meets Ubu Dubu again. And he's like, or he goes, "Who are you?" And the guy introduces Ubu Dubu, and then maybe like 20 minutes later, and someone talks about Ubu Dubu again, and then C-3PO goes, "Oh, I love Ubu Dubu. He's my oldest friend."
He's known for like 10
But
minutes.
he just known him. Okay. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I
Okay.
didn't know those
Yeah.
character
You could probably
stories
cut that
at all.
out.
That's a good point, though. I do like how they kind of made him like actual character in the story
Yeah.
again.
I don't remember. that at all.
Palpatine's in the movie.
Is he?
Yeah.
Is he though?
No one knows why.
No, for real, he's in the very
Yeah.
first scene of the movie.
Yeah. And then he's in the last scene too.
He's like in the whole movie.
How about the part where he's hooked up to a machine, dude?
I don't know anything.
Because he's like 100 years old
Jake-
and he can't move.
Jake, did he look dumb to you? Like,
Oh yeah, stupid as fuck.
Okay.
It looked like a video game character.
that's what the whole movie felt like.
Yeah.
Was like just like
Yeah.
it didn't seem real.
Yeah.
Like they had no setup for
So
why he was
Palpatine-
there.
I think I actually enjoyed the movie the most.
Way more.
this
way
is
more.
really unexpected. 'Cause
I didn't enjoy it at all.
I thought for sure I would enjoy it the most.
Yeah,
And
because you got the full experience.
Yeah, but no, I hate
Apparently, listening to the movie is the best way to do it.
because you didn't get all the dumb visuals.
Oh, it was so
it was
dumb, dude.
horribly done.
Oh my god! How about Kylo Ren? What do you know? What do you know about him? There was maybe 3 fight scenes between him
and they were the
Rey?
worst lightsaber fights I have ever seen in a Star Wars movie.
What about him? I mean,
They were awful.
Kylo Ren gets stabbed through the stomach with
Oh.
his own lightsaber.
I did not know that happened.
Okay, so Ren,
I didn't even know, like, I don't know.
who
I
was,
didn't
who
even
was
know
fighting every time you heard a lightsaber?
I don't
pop
know
up?
who killed him.
Rey did,
I didn't even know how.
but
she
then
killed
Rey
him.
brought him back to life.
She got force powers to bring people back to life.
Yeah, bro, it's stupidest thing.
Oh, you want
So-
to know that? Okay,
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Here's the stupidest thing.
What?
The very ending of the movie.
Yeah.
Where Palpatine goes, he goes, "I'm all the Sith," and then Rey goes, "Well, I'm all the Jedi," and then kills him.
What? He says that?
Yeah, she
You know
said
what's
that.
even crazier? You know what's even crazier?
Yeah.
When fucking Rey and Kylo Ren make out. Did you see
What?
that part?
No, I didn't.
No, you didn't?
The
It was
visuals
really
definitely
dumb.
ruined this movie.
Okay,
Wow.
so there's maybe 3 battles that Rey and Kylo Ren have, right?
Yeah.
And the first one's whatever. The second one, Rey fucking kills Kylo with his own lightsaber, stabs him
Whoa,
through the
wait,
stomach.
you gotta add in why she's able to. Leia, she does that thing Luke did in the last movie where she teleports really far across the galaxy and like gets in his head and says like his name, and then it distracts him for a sec because he's like, "Oh, mom."
See, I didn't know that because I couldn't fucking hear it. I didn't know that happened at all.
Okay.
I just thought Kylo was being a shitty fighter.
No,
and
'cause he
dropped
was
his
winning that
lightsaber.
whole fight,
Yeah, he
like,
was whooping her ass. He was whooping her
He was
ass.
about to kill Rey, and then
Yeah.
she just pops in his head and says like,
You're a bitch or something. What does he say?
I don't know, like his name.
Yeah, okay. So he drops his lightsaber. Rey picks it up and stabs him through the fucking stomach, right? And then falls down. She's crying, and then she you see the hole in his stomach from the lightsaber, and then she does like some force magic and heals it up,
Yeah.
right?
Does some
And
force
then
heal.
the final scene, they fight together. They fight Palpatine together.
Okay.
Kylo Ren and Rey, and then Rey beats Palpatine in this crazy lightning explosion, and shit goes
Yeah,
everywhere.
that's probably when she said, "I'm all the Jedi."
Yeah, okay. And then so Kylo, the whole fucking place blows up, and Kylo Ren like crawls out of the rubble. Rey fucking died, right? She was dead.
Yeah, she was dead.
Okay, so Rey died. Okay, so first Rey killed Kylo,
Is
brought
this
him
like
back to
some,
life,
okay.
and then Rey kills Palpatine and dies, and then Kylo crawls out of the rubbish and picks her up, and he's like crying and shit. And then he uses Force powers to bring her back. They make out, and then Kylo dies.
And then he disappears.
You know what this sounds like? It
Kylo
sounds like
doesn't
the
die.
end of the movie is like Romeo plus Juliet from that 90s movie.
With Leonardo DiCaprio. That was a good-ass movie.
That's what this movie sounds like at the
That's
end.
what it is if you watch it, if you just see the visuals.
But then what doesn't make sense either is like Kylo does the thing where he's one with the Force and his body disappears. But then Leia's been dead for like a long time, and then her body's like, I'm dead, but I'm gonna disappear now too.
And Harrison Ford was in that movie.
Yeah, Harrison Ford is in it.
Yeah, I knew about that.
Okay.
How was he alive? Was it just a vision?
Yeah,
That
it
was
was
just
a
a
Force
vision.
ghost, I assumed.
Yeah.
But he was okay when
Kylo Ren
when,
said like I know you're just in my head.
Okay.
He wasn't a Force ghost?
How about
No.
he wasn't, but fucking Luke Skywalker was. Did you know Luke Skywalker? Yeah, Luke Skywalker was in that movie.
I like how they had Qui-Gon Jinn's voice. You didn't hear that.
No, I didn't.
But
They had a bunch of. They had Mace Windu's voice in there too.
Yeah, when
she said, "I'm all the Jedi."
yeah, they had like all the Jedi say that.
Oh,
Like
that's kind of cool, I guess.
I am the Jedi. I am all...
They all said it.
it came off a little corny to me, but
You guys like kept saying it one after the other.
because they're all like, yeah.
Yeah. It sounds kind of cool. It sounds good on paper. Maybe that's what they thought when they were writing the movie.
That was
Like,
this
that
whole-
would be really cool.
That's what this whole movie feels like.
and
It's
then
like
they
a bunch
put
of
it
cool things.
They put it in the movie, and it's like, man, that did not mesh.
and then man, that doesn't connect to anything we've
Yeah.
laid down previously.
Yeah, like let's kill Chewbacca, but nah, not really. Dude, if they would have killed Chewbacca, that would have been so much better.
I thought he did die.
No, he came back,
Oh.
dude.
Yeah, that's right.
There was 2 transport ships that they never showed.
It was pretty crazy though that he came back with 2 mechanical arms.
Yeah, bullshit.
Okay.
His arms got ripped off in the in the
Whatever,
track.
dude. Oh, was there a new robot man?
Yeah. It was,
BB-8 was in there.
no, there was
No,
like,
there was like a new robot.
There was like a tiny BB-8. Only it just had like one wheel and a little cone head.
And it couldn't talk very well.
I don't
Yeah.
remember that.
It was full of one-liner jokes. 'Cause
They
that's what
weren't really jokes. It was just like,
That's
I
a-
see things.
Yeah. Though I think it's supposed to come off humorous.
It wasn't.
Ray almost killed BB-8.
Yeah, she put a tree on him.
Dropped a tree
when
on
she
his
was
ass.
training in the force.
I don't
with
even know if
Leia.
you're telling the truth.
No.
No, at the beginning she was all mad and shit, and she was training in the forest like
She training
what's
on that
that?
island.
No, she was training on just I guess just
just
a
some
forest.
yeah, some forest area with Leia. Leia was there, wasn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah, Leia was teaching her how to be a Jedi. You know, because Leia was a Jedi.
Yeah, she called her master. I didn't.
Yeah, she was a Jedi. Remember from the old movies?
You know what's weird?
Because Luke trained her.
Why
Yeah.
didn't they mention that ever?
Oh, that's
Yeah, I
another
know.
point. That's another point I
They
want to bring
never
up.
talked about it.
There would be times in the movie where they would say, or Ray would be like, Luke would want us to do this. He never said that in the other movies. Why are you just saying it now? There was that one scene where one of the characters, I guess it was John Boyega's character, said he wanted to tell Ray something.
Oh yeah, when they're falling in the quicksand, he
It was,
says,
it was after the pod racer scene.
yeah, he's like falling in the quicksand. He goes, I have to tell you something.
And then I guess we never...
Well, no, they even bring it up again because, like, right when they're about to get shot by Hux before he saves them, Poe looks at him and goes, like, What were you going to tell Ray? And he goes, it's not important.
And then they never bring it up
They
again.
never bring it up again.
What?
Thanks. That was worth that, like, 4 minutes of screen time.
Yeah, that was kind of dumb.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that happened.
Maybe it got cut out during reshoots or something.
And they were just like, you know how that really important thread? Nah, we don't need it.
Also, like, all the ships, apparently,
Yeah.
they had, like, Death Star powers.
Yes, because one blew up a fucking planet
Just
at the
one-
end of the.
Yeah, they called them, like, planet killers or something
Yeah.
like that. Like,
When that planet blew up, and I was like, I thought they
Why did
blew
they
up
need
the
Death
fucking
Stars,
Death Stars.
if every single one of them ships now have death-killing...
Is that what they said? Every ship has really? Because at the end of the movie, one of those big ships, you know, the iconic Empire ship that looks like a pizza slice,
Yeah.
it shot a planet and exploded it. And I
Right.
was like, what the fuck? Why in the first movie did we have to go through so much trouble to destroy the Death Star the second time
Oh.
if every fucking ship is now a Death Star?
Oh, Jake, you're going to love this because you couldn't hear this, but guess what they had to do to make all those ships stop? They just had to go and shoot one ship, and
Yeah.
apparently it renders all the rest of them useless. because that's the Empire's plan.
Yeah, bro. When you build a fleet of ships, the one takes it out.
They like to put all those eggs in one basket and see how it goes. Good old
Oh,
Empire.
and there's a scene where Palpatine shoots lightning. So there's a space battle going on. There's ships fighting in the air, right?
Okay.
While Palpatine and Rey are having their little palaver. And then Palpatine shoots lightning up into the air, like a crazy amount of lightning, and it catches all these ships in this fucking lightning storm. And all the ships can't fly because I guess it's like their electronics aren't working. So they're just floating around in the fucking air. And then he stops the lightning, and then they go right back to it.
Yeah.
And we're like, oh, that's all. The lightning didn't explode the ships or anything. It just fucked with the electronics, and we couldn't fly for a little bit.
So apparently he has the power to take out an entire fleet with force lightning.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Yeah, I was waiting for the Ewoks to show up.
They did show two of them, didn't they?
They did show two of them.
Yeah, they did show two Ewoks.
Yeah,
They were just hanging out.
They were at
They didn't do
Endor.
it. Yeah, they didn't do anything special.
That's what.
They were just hanging out.
Hey, we did shit last time.
Yeah, man, we fought a whole fucking battle for you guys. We helped you out. Why do we gotta help you this
Remember
time?
those armored troops?
Dude,
that we
they
took
should have
out with
brought
sticks?
C-3PO around. Then they would have came up and started fighting again.
Yeah, that's
Oh
So
yeah,
it's like
because
the
C-3PO
god-
tells him like the stories and shit.
Yeah,
Because that was like the coolest scene from the old movies, when he's on Endor telling him like all these crazy stories.
because that's what the trilogy needed, was the Ewoks ending it a second time.
Yes,
It might have been better.
Yes,
I mean,
it probably would have.
you're not wrong.
Everything rhymes.
What?
I'm not going. It's that saying where George Lucas is like, it's like a poem. Everything rhymes.
That's what he said about his movies.
Yeah, that's why things repeat themselves.
Ah, okay, that makes sense. I guess.
I guess. Yeah.
Whatever. That's why. Yeah, whatever.
All right, so ratings. I would give it 1 out of 9.
My rating is: if you like Ubu Dubu, this is a good movie. If
See,
you
I
don't
didn't-
like Ubu Dubu, this movie ain't for you.
Okay, well that's why I didn't like the movie then, because I didn't even know
Probably
who Ubu Dubu was. I give it 2 thumbs down. That's my rating.
Okay. All right. That's a wrap.
I thought it was bad. Bad movie.
Lunch was good.
Lunch was much better. We had lunch after the movie.
I
Very good.
hydrated and all that sweating, so that was good.